A girl woke up to find a black bit shoved in her mouth. She instinctively tried to remove it, but the collar was firmly locked around her neck. Beth looked around in terror and spotted a woman across from her in the same predicament, but Anna wasn't nearly as panicked. Instead, she pulled a pin from her name tag and rubbed it repeatedly against her hair. Then she placed a leaf on the water, and just like that, she figured out which direction they were facing. When the two reached an open area, they discovered it wasn't just women wearing these muzzles. The man had the same thing clamped in his mouth. In the middle of the lawn sat a wooden crate. He stumbled over to it and grabbed a crowbar lying next to the box. Just as he was about to pry it open, an old man behind him warned it might be a trap, but with that bit in his mouth, he couldn't make out what the old man was saying, so he turned back and kept prying the crate open. Seeing this, the old man took off. Beth followed, ducking behind a large tree. The moment the box was opened, everyone held their breath, eyes locked on the man, terrified something monstrous might be inside. But the next second, a perfectly clean little pig came trotting out. The unexpected twist made everyone breathe a sigh of relief. Only the man, who was closest, could barely make out something else inside. Everyone tensed up again. He slowly reached his hand into the crate and grabbed what turned out to be a handle, revealing a stash of weapons and gear. At the sight of this, everyone rushed toward the arsenal. Only Beth noticed a paper bag on the wooden plank. Inside was a key. She called out to Mike ahead of her and tried to remove his collar. Then everyone unlocked their collars and started dividing up the weapons.
I can't use that.
Can you do this?
Yeah?
You can squeeze the trigger then. Take it.
That's when Mike walked over and helpfully switched off her safety for her. But before Beth could even thank Mike, disaster struck.
That almost hit me.
Mike was absolutely terrified, but he couldn't afford to stay. He quickly moved to another position. Another woman had been hiding in the crate. She told Mike to look at the bunker in the distance. Mike finally spotted where the enemy was. Just then, a man charged forward with 2 submachine guns blazing. The woman freaked out and ran in the opposite direction. Surprisingly, the bullets missed her entirely. She was just about to make it into the jungle. Just when Mike thought she was done for 2, he heard her cry for help. Mike sprinted toward the woman. When he reached the trap, he dropped to the ground. He quickly checked on the woman in the pit. Fortunately, she hadn't hit anything vital, but the moment they stood up, Mike stepped on a landmine. At that point, everyone still alive was running for their lives into the forest, but an iron fence blocked their path. They stripped off their clothes to pad the barbed wire and climb over. When only one man was left, an arrow came flying.
Jesus fucking
No,
Christ!
keep climbing. I'm gonna help you. Come on. No, keep climbing. Keep climbing. Come on. No. Up. Go up.
What is this Avatar shit?
The man was furious. He actually gave up on escaping, raised his pistol and prepared to take out the archer. The others turned and ran. The man fired wildly. Stumbling around, a volley of arrows sailed over his head, but he didn't back down. Before he could even see what his enemy looked like, an arrow struck him right in a vital spot. The prey were dying one after another. So who exactly is the main character here? The 3 who had just escaped followed a trail to a road. There was a convenience store by the roadside. Once inside, Jack nervously started searching the place, only after confirming there was just a frail elderly couple. Did they let their guard down? They first blocked the door with shelves, then asked what was going on here.
Son, we don't want no trouble. Just take the money.
I don't want your damn money. Where the fuck are we?
But the old woman said this was a small island, with very few strangers ever coming through. Jack asked to use the phone, and actually got through to the police. He couldn't even figure out where he was, so he asked them to trace the phone number. Surprisingly, the person on the other end readily agreed. This actually struck Jack as odd, but he couldn't pinpoint what was wrong. The 3 of them thought rescue was finally coming. The woman even relaxed, and started eating some food, but the next second, she seemed to choke, her face turning redder and redder. Then she collapsed, foaming at the mouth. Only then did they realize she might have been poisoned, but it was too late. The elderly couple put on gas masks and tossed out a gas grenade. Turns out they were hunters too. The old man, worried the other one might not be dead enough, even kicked the gas grenade right in front of him, so he'd inhale plenty of the poison. Meanwhile, the old woman started tidying up the messy merchandise. Then she turned on the exhaust fan. After cleaning up the bodies on the floor, everything was back to normal. The next round of hunting was about to begin. Just then, a voice came through the walkie-talkie. Her partner told her a target was slowly approaching. The old woman stood by the window, watching. When she saw someone coming, She disguised herself as a cashier again. Anna walked in without any sign of panic and bought a pack of cigarettes. Then she pulled a bill from inside her pant leg while the old woman made change. The man secretly gripped a gun under the counter, but the change she handed back gave Anna a clue. She was short $1.
Is there anything else that... Cigarettes in Arkansas only cost $6. You fucked up, bitch!
This was the first woman to turn the tables on the hunters. Anna calmly opened the cigarette pack. It was empty inside, and she found the 3 fresh corpses in the storage room. This only confirmed her suspicions. She geared up, took off her jacket, and walked out of the convenience store with the shotgun. A truck was parked right outside. Just as she was about to drive off, she noticed fishing line attached to the door handle, connected to a bomb on the other end. Just then, the walkie-talkie crackled with a hunter asking about the situation. Anna lay hidden in the grass. Before long, a drone flew over. Before it could even survey the building, someone shot it down. Anna was instantly on alert, because whoever was on that radio definitely knew something had happened to the couple. The man who fired the shot came out. He also had his eye on the truck. But just then, Anna stepped out and kindly warned him about the bomb under the car. Only then did Mike lower his rifle. To cover their tracks, they made their way to the railroad on foot. Following the tracks was their only hope of escape. But as they walked, they heard a sound on the rails. Anna knew a train was coming. They planned to jump on when the train slowed for a curve. She leaped onto the train first and pulled the man up with her. Then they heard noises from the front of the car. Hidden inside was a group of stowaways. Anna and Mike couldn't understand a word they said, but Nick wasn't buying it. The only unlocked car just happened to have refugees in it. That was way too convenient. He gave them 3 seconds to come clean, or he'd break their legs. But right at the last second, the train suddenly stopped. They'd run into a border patrol. Faced with barking dogs, the whole group had no choice but to get off the train. Nick figured since he was American, he could get the officer to send him back. He told them they were being hunted, but due to the language barrier, the 2 officers just walked away.
I don't think they believe you, Gary.
Did you hear him?
Did you hear him?
مش عارف ليه هالأمريكي غضبان جدا ما فيك.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. You're all fake. You're all fake.
The old man acted like he didn't understand a thing and slipped past their inspection again.
Gary, you have just got to chill, okay, buddy? No, those other refugees, they weren't part of this. They're real. I know. I have been embedded with them, okay? And those soldiers, well, they're fucking real too. That train wasn't supposed to be stopped. So just calm the fuck down.
Nick was completely confused. He knew the old man was one of the hunters, but exposing him could get them all killed. The old man even promised that if Nick stayed quiet, he'd let him and Anna get a head start before coming after them. Nick was instantly furious. The guy wanted to negotiate before killing him? Enraged, Nick tackled the old man. Then he picked up a grenade that fell from the backpack, pulled the pin, and shoved it right down the guy's pants. Everyone scattered and ran. After all that chaos, Anna and the stowaways were taken to a refugee camp. She told the officer there what had happened, hoping he could contact the American embassy. He readily agreed, and brought George, who appeared at the beginning, to her. Before long, someone from the embassy arrived. George told the man everything they'd been through. Listening to the 2 of them ramble on, Anna hadn't said a single word the entire time. But the man driving got more and more worked up. He even started questioning the 2 of them, asking why they were being hunted. Had they considered that maybe it was their own fault? Anna stayed silent. She calmly gripped the handle, then lowered her body and raised both feet.
Right. Something is...
But she didn't try to escape right away. Instead, she aimed at the man's head and floored the gas pedal. George instantly thought this woman was insane, until the car trunk was opened, and she saw Gary's body inside. A chill ran down her spine. Only then did George understand. They had been in the hunting game all along. That's when Anna found a map in the car. It showed the location of the hunters' headquarters. George urged Anna to just forget it and drive away, but she flatly refused. She said if those people could hunt others, why couldn't she hunt them back? She was going to show them who the real hunter was. Following the map, the 2 quietly returned to where they'd first woken up. Sure enough, several hunters were hiding in a nearby bunker when one of them went to use the bathroom.
Hey, is this your pee?
Anna struck swiftly and took him out. Then she deliberately made noise outside. The people in the bunker were immediately on guard. She tossed the little pig inside. Everyone opened fire like they were under attack. The innocent pig was riddled with bullets. Seeing this, they assumed the noise was just the pig, so they relaxed. But the next second,
Hey, bitch.
Anna's move showed she was clearly trained. Using the stairwell corner for cover, she sent the whole group scrambling. After all, these hunters were just bored rich people with nothing better to do. They didn't stand a chance against a professional. Anna pressed against the wall, watching their every move. A big guy with a gun slowly approached her. Anna burst out, grabbed his weapon while knocking another person back, then spun and shot the big guy down. Suddenly a blade came flying. Her opponent was also a woman. The woman's panicked expression almost made Anna laugh. Anna slid in close, grabbed the blade and drove it into the woman's stomach. Then she spotted a submachine gun in front of the old man. Anna rolled, snatched it up. The old man tried to block but took a bullet to the head instantly. Though he managed to eject the magazine, there was still one round in the chamber. Now everyone in the bunker was finished. She picked up a sniper rifle nearby. Then Anna grabbed a pistol and demanded to know who was behind all this. George had followed her down and pleaded for her to spare the woman. So Anna asked the woman one question.
Do you think you should be afforded mercy just because you're a girl? No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dawn?
But just then, a voice came over the radio. The person on the other end called George by name.
Dawn!
Anna instantly realized George was also a hunter.
Whoa, hey.
You one of them?
What? No!
You drop the gun and answer her.
I'm not dropping my gun.
Dawn, what's going on?
Answer her.
Who is this?
You don't have to pretend anymore. She's figured it out.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Shoot her!
Drop the gun.
Fucking shoot her, Dawn!
They're playing. They're fucking with you. I'm on your side here.
Just drop the gun.
Even though she suspected it might be a trick to divide them, she couldn't gamble with her life.
Dawn! Is she hurt?
Dawn's dead.
Because of me.
Then I guess you better come and get me.
Hearing such a taunt, Anna was now absolutely furious. She walked over to the man. Turns out he was a hired bodyguard for the rich, trained to teach them combat skills. The man said she'd already won. Why not just leave? Anna told him that before all this, she'd been working 8-hour shifts at a gas station. The pressure from work and life was suffocating. This hunt gave her an outlet to release all that frustration. When he refused to give up the mastermind's location, Anna jabbed directly into his wound. Unable to take the pain, he finally revealed the mastermind was in a manor about a kilometer away. He warned her the woman had trained for 8 months and was now extremely dangerous. But Anna wasn't worried at all. She mentioned she'd just come back from serving in Afghanistan. Only then did the man who'd never seen real combat realize what kind of terrifying force they had provoked. Anna quietly made her way to the manor, but the owner had already been watching her every move. She told Anna to put her gun in the mailbox, or she'd detonate the bomb under the gate. She just wanted a fair, face-to-face fight with Anna. Anna had no choice but to comply. As the gates slowly opened, Anna entered the house. The first thing she saw were photos on the wall, not just of herself, but of the other 11 victims too. Then she came face-to-face with the mastermind behind the hunt. To shake Anna's confidence, Bella said George was never one of them. With just a little trick, she got Anna to eliminate a rival for her. Then Bella explained why they'd been taken. A year ago, a group of wealthy people were chatting in a group. Bella jokingly mentioned how fun it would be to hold a hunting game at the manor, but the chat leaked online. People believed it was real and started exposing them all over the internet. The scandal ruined their reputations and even destroyed their careers. To get revenge, the wealthy targeted everyone who had publicly shamed them and trained for 8 months. But what Bella didn't expect was that Anna wasn't one of the people who attacked them online. The target shared the same hometown as Anna, but their names differed by just one letter. She had accidentally brought a wolf from the battlefield into a flock of sheep.
Oh, you done fucked up, lady.
Anna grabbed a dinner knife and struck first. Bella dodged quickly and blocked the attack. Though she'd only trained for 8 months, her close combat skills were nearly as good as Anna's. Then suddenly Anna grabbed Bella's thigh and drove the blade from her own stomach into Bella's. Before Bella could react, Anna grabbed her and slammed her backward. When they separated, the blade was buried deep in Bella's gut. Bella died on the spot. Finally, she changed into Bella's clothes and became the new owner of the manor.